Alright guys, my name is Philip and it's been 30 days on NoFap now. So, that's sort of a milestone, so I just want to talk about one benefit actually that I've gotten from it. And I've actually done 2 attempts of this before this one. Because I just felt like it was so much to talk about, and the videos got like 20 minutes long, and I decided that that's a bit too long for just a NoFap vlog video. So this is my 3rd attempt. I'm gonna try my best to make it short and sweet. So a few days ago, I believe it was 4 days ago, one of my colleagues, he talks a lot, he talks about everything, and so everything that happens on his phone, that happens in his real life, that's going to happen in his real life, he talks so much, right? So he's that kind of guy, and he uses Tinder, of course, because everybody does these days. And he matched with this gorgeous looking girl, okay? And he showed me that he got a new match, woo, right? And I looked at her and I was like, shit, she's hot as fuck. And I said, just text her, right? And he was like, oh nah. And then he swiped through her pictures, and then he found this one picture of her. It was like a mirror selfie with her in a red dress, and it was like, she's a bit chubby in this picture, and she had like the smallest, cutest pot belly. Alright, like she wasn't overweight or anything. And he was like, she's chubby. I was like, what the fuck? You masturbate way too much. That's actually what I said. And it's true what I said. He didn't take it seriously, of course, because nobody takes this NoFap thing seriously other than the NoFappers themselves, it seems. Or NoFappers, it's called Fapstronauts. I'm gonna use my terms correctly here. Fuck. Fapstronauts take this seriously. By the way, the reason I'm talking like this is because my brother is sleeping. He's sleeping right there. But yeah, that was true, and the reason it's true, which is something that I've felt myself while on NoFap, is that when you're hooked on porn, your libido is gonna be here. And libido for a guy, that's every good masculine trait pretty much gets pulled down together with the libido. So when the libido is low, you're gonna have lower ambition, you're gonna have a harder time making eye contact, keeping eye contact. You're gonna have less self-respect, less less confidence, less motivation in general, and just less willingness to self-improve. That is ambition, which I've already mentioned. The thing is, this is what every girl looks for in a guy. And you can ask any girl and they're gonna say one of the things that I've just mentioned. They're gonna mention confidence. Probably every single girl in the whole entire planet is gonna mention confidence. They're gonna say ambition. A lot of them are gonna say ambition. And anything they mention is things that are gonna be so much worse when your libido is low and you flick your bean twice a day, which this guy does. I'm just talking about. I remember back, I was never that hooked on it. I used to masturbate 5 times a week. But this guy does it twice a fucking day, which I think is insane. So your libido is gonna be down here, but your expectations for women are gonna be up here. So what happens really is you'll only find yourself to be aroused by women that look like goddesses. In fact, that's the only women that you'll even give a chance, right? Because you're so sort of blinded by pornography that you don't actually realize that what you really want is connection with a woman. It's not just, you don't just want the aesthetics. You don't just want the hourglass shaped woman, but you want to connect with her as well. This is what you sort of don't really see when you're hooked on porn, because you're so obsessed about this gorgeous women that look really good, and you don't wanna connect with them, or you don't want to give them a chance, because your libido is so fucking low. You don't even bother, right? And then again, you know, when the libido is low, the confidence is also low. So maybe you feel insecure and you don't dare to do it, unless you're stupidly drunk, maybe. So you'll only want women that you can't get. But what happens when you quit pornography and you quit masturbation, and what has happened to me, is that it sort of levels out. Your libido gets much higher, of course, because you're not masturbating, so you get all this sexual energy that also results in different kinds of energy, you know, energy in general. And then your expectations for women goes lower, because you realize that it's all about connection. It's not really about how good she looks, or, well, that matters too, of course. You can't really have sex with a girl that looks like a monster, because you won't get hard. But what I'm trying to say is, they don't have to look like goddesses, okay? The most important thing is connection. And this is what has happened to me. And I talked about this date that I was on NoFap day 27, I think it was, where I mentioned, no, 28, only 2 days ago actually, when I think about it. What I didn't mention in that video was that she was overweight. She was actually quite fat. But I managed to see through that completely, because I was so obsessed about her face. She had a really cute face actually, and I think even if I wasn't hooked on porn, I would still see that, you know. I would be more obsessed about, you know, oh shit, she doesn't look like a porn star, so, but you know, now I'm not. I feel like she truly had a beautiful face, and just gorgeous eyes, and a gorgeous smile. She also had this, I find this really cute in girls actually, these sort of smile holes. I really like that. When they smile, it makes it like holes in their cheeks. In Norwegian we call that smile holes. I don't know if you call it other things in English. Smile dips. I don't know, fuck. You know what I mean. And just, I thought she was really cute. And also, the most important part was, I felt a connection with her that I have never felt with any other woman ever. And for me that was the most important part. So that's why I blush every time I get a text message from her. Because it was just like, I can feel her, sort of. Even just through text or snaps that I'm getting from her, I can like sort of feel her. and that honestly it arouses me. And so what once was a sort of addiction to pornography is now a sort of addiction to real life women. Like I'm addicted to connection with a female, because I find that so much more rewarding, so much more rewarding. So that's the message from this video, that you're gonna be more likely to meet a good woman if you quit masturbation, because it's gonna level it out, which I just said. I don't really need to explain it again. It's gonna level out your expectations for women, and your libido is gonna be leveled out, so that you can find a girl that you're meant to be with, really. So yeah, thank you guys for watching.